Tonight on Live at 5, 2 have been injured and vehicles were damaged in a Rockingham shooting. The health department cut Saturday from their vaccine schedule, and Hamlet police reports an average of 1 overdose per month. That and more are ahead on your Monday edition of Richmond County's Nightly News. Two people were injured and an apartment and vehicle were damaged in a shooting last week at an apartment complex. According to an incident report from the Rockingham Police Department, a 26-year-old Hamlet woman and 23-year-old Rockingham man were shot in the parking lot on Coffin Drive around 9 p.m. on June 9th. The report, which was made publicly available on June 18th, does not list the extent of their injuries. However, an estimated $1,500 in damage was done to a 2020 Toyota Corolla, and there were 3 bullet holes discovered the following day in the right rear quarter panel of a 2017 Ford Fusion. There were also bullet holes in the siding and holes of one apartment, which also had a damaged stove. The crimes listed on the reports are attempted first-degree murder, discharging a weapon into an occupied dwelling, injury to personal property, damage to a motor vehicle, and discharging a firearm in city limits. The suspect is described as a black male armed with a rifle who fled the scene on foot traveling southwest. Police returned to Coffin Drive June 15th in response to a man standing in an apartment with a firearm. The suspect reportedly left before officers arrived. The suspect in that case is described as a black male around 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing around 150 pounds with a medium build. The type of firearm was not stated, and the suspect reportedly left the scene in a 4-door car. The same night as the first incident, police also responded to a shooting on Hunter Circle and returned to the same road June 16th for another shooting. The vaccine clinic schedule in Richmond County is changing to just Monday through Friday. Interim Health Director Cheryl Spate said in an email Monday that vaccines will no longer be available on Saturdays. According to the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services, 14,826 or 33% of Richmond County residents are fully vaccinated and 35% have had at least 1 dose. The State Department's COVID dashboard shows that 42% of the state's population is fully vaccinated, including 79% of those aged 65 or older. All 3 vaccines with emergency use authorization in the U.S. are available in Richmond County. However, local health officials are trying to reserve the Pfizer vaccine for teenagers, as it is currently the only one authorized for use on those aged 12 and up. Moderna is now seeking the same approval. Vaccines are available Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Fridays from 8 to 11 a.m. There is no charge and no appointment necessary. There has been roughly 1 drug overdose per month in the past 2 years within the municipal limits of a seaboard city. According to Lieutenant Antonio Henderson, Patrol Commander of the Hamlet Police Department, officers have responded to 45 suspected overdoses since July of 2019. Of those, Henderson said 30 have been taken to a hospital. Just between April 6th and June 9th of this year, there have been 8 reported overdoses. Since Henderson joined the department in April of 2020, at least 3 overdoses have been fatal. Most of the overdoses have been heroin or opioid related. However, Henderson said 1 case involved a juvenile who had taken a mix of Tylenol and Benadryl. According to the State Department of Health and Human Services, more than 16,500 state residents died from unintentional opioid overdoses from 2000 to 2019, with an average of nearly 5 per day in the final year. The department is also running low on Narcan, a nasal spray used to counteract the effects of opioids on overdose victims. On June 15th, the department only had 13 boxes left. Henderson said the department is trying to order more, but hasn't heard back from the company that supplies Narcan for free. Other suppliers charge $70 per box. While completely eradicating drug use is a lofty goal, it is also a near impossibility. For those who do use heroin or other opioids, Henderson encourages them to be mindful of who they are getting their drugs from and to not be afraid to call police or EMTs in the event of an accidental overdose. Richmond Senior was well represented in the boys and girls track and field for a Mid-East Regional at UNC Pembroke on Friday. A total of 5 Lady Raiders qualified for the 4A state championship across 4 different events, while the Raiders had numerous top 6 performances that came up just short. The top 4 finishers in each event qualified for the state championship, which will be held on June 25th. Both of the Lady Raider relay teams qualified for states. The Lady Raiders will compete in the 4A state championship at Trias Stadium on the campus of North Carolina A&T in Greensboro on Friday. Events will begin at 4 p.m. 2 Richmond Senior tennis players competed in the 4A Mid-East Regional on Friday. Senior Kirsten Bruce and freshman Katie Wade represented the Lady Raiders in a doubles competition which was held at the Country Club of North Carolina. Having not played in over 3 weeks since Richmond's regular season finale, Bruce and Wade impressed against a tough duo from Fuquay-Varina High School. Bruce and Wade lost 2-6 and 4-6 in the opening round of the regional. In the second game of the best-of-3 match, the Lady Raiders trailed 2-5 before making a comeback attempt against the 2 Lady Bengals. As a pairing, Bruce and Wade finished the season 7-3 in doubles competitions. Richmond earned second place in the Sandhills Athletic Conference, posting an 11-3 overall record. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
She gets her soccer skills from her mom, her sense of humor from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Over half of misused medication comes from family and friends. Talk to your children about the dangers of prescription drug misuse. Secure your medication, take regular inventory to ensure nothing is missing, and properly dispose of expired or unused medication. Be aware. Don't share. Lock your meds.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Sunset Slush, Classic Titan Ice, located here in downtown Rockingham. And happy Monday, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Lots and lots of nice weather we've seen for Father's Day weekend all around. There's a little bit of rain here or there, but not a whole lot to really diminish the weekend. Great weekend overall. And looking at today, it's been even nice. Continuing on with those temperatures being up in the 90s today, and we've seen it get down a little bit to the lower 90s later this evening. And as we get into 6 o'clock, it'll be 90 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Those partly cloudy skies will continue on into 10 o'clock at 79 degrees. Sunset at 8:34 p.m. with a waxing gibbous moon phased out tonight as well. Now, the sunshine does stop here today as we do have a strong chance of thunderstorms for tomorrow across the entire Sand Hills region. Cumberland County a high of 80, a low of 67. Hoke County a high of 79 and a low of 86. Down in Robeson County a high of 82 and a low of 68. With Scotland County seeing a high of 80 and a low of 86. Up in Moore County a high of 87 and a low of 62. Here in Richmond County, high of 79 and a low of 63, with Marlboro County seeing a high of 80 and a low of 66, and across PD and Anson, a high of 81 and a low of 64. Now looking at the 7-day forecast, as you can see, those rain chances continuing on pretty much throughout the entire 7-day forecast, with the exception of one day. Tuesday, a high of 79, a low of 63, with a 100% chance of thunderstorms tomorrow. Wednesday, 50% chance in the afternoon, high of 76 and a low of 62. And then the one day out of the forecast, so no rain chances at all, high of 79, low of 64 for Thursday. And partly cloudy skies there. And Friday we'll get back up into it again with rain, a 50% chance, high of 81 and a low of 69. Then we get into Saturday onward, still more thunderstorm threats along the way. A 60% chance on Saturday, high of 81, low of 70. That 60% will carry over into Sunday afternoon with a high of 85 and a low of 69. And the temperature, or excuse me, the chance of rain goes down to 30% on in the evening, and that will carry over into Monday with a high of 84 and a low of 70. So lots and lots of rain along the way. Thursday is going to be your breather day for all that rain. Overall, plenty of it coming along. So that is going to do it for your Law at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Law at 5. Now before we end the show, however, we do have a slideshow of photos taken by RO Managing Editor Will Toller from the Thunder at the Rock event at Rockingham Dragway that was over the weekend. Now those are on your screen now, and we will continue to play them out until the end of the video. So for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Law at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.